Hey! What is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome, you know what, to the fucking #1 arm wrestling show on the planet. Everyone looks forward to this. This is where you come if you want to blow off some steam. This is where you come if you just want to chuckle from the guts. This is where you come if you want to see one of your favorite YouTubers get punished on a regular basis. This is where you can say what you want and just have a bit of fun, nice and relaxed. We're all hanging and banging. We're all singing and slanging. And after the weekend, it looks like a lot of megastars are pinning and winning. And I'm talking about, well, today is Tuesday, Maximum Aim Tuesday. I'm the Aussie Arm Wrestler. This is my man, Uncle John. And before we get Uncle John in here, I just want to show you a glimpse of a future punishment, what it will look like. Because when Uncle John...
That is banned, that's contraband on this show.
No way. You lost. I got my Santa shorts on.
It's super banned.
Hey.
Rock band.
I have a baby girl and another one on the way, and I'm going getting dick tuckers looking for them in a bloody shop. And now you're trying to tell me this shit is bad? You got to be kidding, umpire.
Look, there's a lot going on. I'm going to tell you a story about how I already made an attempt to make good on the punishment. You can ask you can ask Maggie. They were there. They saw the attempt. Now, I'm not saying I tried it, so I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. But there's a story how I already tried to do it because I'm an honest Abe, you might say.
Before you get on the failed story, for those that have just joined the show, because we did get a big coherent future. When big events happen, Uncle John and I pick a match and we make a bet. John was pretty certain Vitaly was going to win. I was pretty certain Erdemis Gasparini would win. Erdemis won 4-2, so the other person has to do a punishment. I seem to always win. I think my record's like 100-1.
I think Vitaly got screwed. That's why you won this one.
Get off Facebook, dickhead. Oh, I lost the bet. My favorite arm wrestler lost, so they were screwed. Oh, Bill the Bravsov fails. No chance. You sound like those shit YouTubers. I'll tell you what, John. What a match that was.
I'll tell you what, like, that match was... well worth it. Worth it. Hats off to Hermes and, same to Vitaly. Vitaly has proven, win or lose, he gets in matches that are unruly. I just look forward to Vitaly now because he can do battle with high-level guys. He hasn't been getting the wins, but he's been having mega battles with them, and I love it every step of the way.
Keep him in that top 10 realm. For me, they both pulled perfectly. They both pulled where they felt they could beat the other one. It was just who got there first.
Yeah.
That Lohan hit and continuing to hit. Vitaly did that. He was winning. Mm-hmm. And if Erdemes got that stop and waited for the flop press, he was getting the win. Both pulled perfectly. Erdemes was just that little bit better on the day. You run that back a few more times, you might get a different result.
Well, it's interesting too because we were both fairly confident that this was very close match. Yeah. And I was like, I think I said it could be a blowout either way. It could be right down the line. And at the end of it, it was pretty damn close to right down the line.
It was brilliant. But unfortunately, for you, not for me, Erdemes gets the job done. So tell us about your failed attempt at getting a photo with Santa.
So I'll preface this with what I did this weekend. That's why I wasn't doing the commentary with you. I was at the Florida Arm Wrestling League's Florida State Championships, baby, of 2023. So You can go back. You can see it. It's on the FAL YouTube channel. It was videoed all day long. Some pretty damn good matches thrown in there as well. So the FAL has a league that goes like almost all year long, all year round, more or less.
Yeah.
And basically it all ends with the state championships, which then the number one points leader gets like a significant amount of money. I think it was like over $800 was paid out in like 10 classes or something like that.
Wow.
So decent money when it's, all good stuff. So I got called by Chance Shaw originally because there was like some bouncing back and forth with ownership and whatnot. And so now I was called in by Chance, and there's a lot of people involved. Mikey Oliva was there. Also Chance's dad was there. Maggie was there doing a lot of work.
Great. I haven't met Mikey, but Chance, Dan, Maggie, great to be around.
Can't say enough good stuff. And it's not just because they gave me a job. It's only partly because they gave me a job. But the other part of like, they were awesome hosts. I got to go, I stayed at the hotel the night before the event. And then I went to Chance's house, put me up, great place, took me out to eat. Chance and I bonded over his favorite ice cream place because we both are what you might call addicts of the ice cream.
Ice cream connoisseurs.
Yeah, so we shared ice cream arm in arm, spoon to spoon. So that was really cool. And it sounds like I'll be heading to Florida starting sometime in the first quarter of next year.
Yeah, so, mate, they've got every month they've got an event, so not a bad gig.
Yeah, if anybody's out there or wants to travel there regularly, the beginning of the season, the next season, will be February, first weekend of February.
Yeah.
And that's where they're kicking everything off. So you want to attend as many of those events as possible. And let me tell you, they got some pretty good pullers over there. Obviously, Artem is there. Guys like Brad Grundy is there. A lot of guys.
Just destroying folks.
Mario did very, very well. I got to see Mario and Tim Talmadge 2 weekends in a row, which was pretty awesome. They had Robert Kelly there, of course, doing all the live stream and audio stuff, which all really seemed to work quite well. So that was awesome. And I mean, whenever I see Robert, the weekend gets more intense.
You idiot.
Robert does make me do stupid things sometimes. But I had a great time at FAL. Now, I was doing commentary for FAL during the live stream. So when I eventually went back and I saw the match, I was like, God damn it. Not like I wasn't upset. I thought the match was great. Great for Hermes. Yeah. Vitaly, great job. But now I got to go and sit on freaking Santa Claus's lap. And so I'm like, okay, how am I going to do this? The first thought that came to my head was, well, like I've got 2 young nieces. I'll volunteer to go with them, and then they'll get theirs, and then Uncle John will jump on his lap for a gag, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, maybe I just get this over right now because it's still early. It's only like December 10th at this point. I'm like, maybe we can find a Santa Claus that's like got no line, so I don't have to like take the walk of shame and whatnot. And so we went to the mall in Daytona Beach, right across from the Daytona International Speedway. And we go to this mall, and it's like perfect. There's a Santa Claus there. There's only one family standing in line. It's got a nice background, classic Santa Claus. And I walk up there, and there's like elves like all over the place doing photo stuff. And I look at the list, and I see one price that says $10.99. And I'm like, you know what? That's a steal. That's no problem. $10.99. I'll get a picture. Well, I'll have Chance film it, whatever. And so then I talked to the person. I'm like, yeah, I lost a bet, so I got to get a picture with Santa. And they're like, oh, okay, that's no problem. $50. I'm like, oh, I was just hoping for the $10.99. Can I do it? Oh, sorry, sir. That's just for if you buy extras on top of the initial set.
Oh, no, not
then
$50.
I was looking at $50 American dollars. No, I could not do it. I could not bring myself to do it, but I did make an attempt.
Man, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it.
Right. And so I am back to plan B. So I have to go get my nieces, bring them to Santa Claus, and fricking do the walk of shame.
Well, while you prepare yourself for that, let's say hi to the deadest of the settest of the legends in the chat. Joe Nelson's in there. Yo, yo, everybody. Ready, bang. Eric Pender's like, that thumbnail. I've kept one thumbnail, Eric. I think you're newish to the show. But this has to be my favorite Maximum Bang thumbnail. And I've always kept it on standby.
Well, the art for this one, I don't know what brought me here, but I was like, this is like a war of gentlemen, a gentleman's war. They've been to battle before. They know what each other brings. And it's like these two stately men of arm wrestling are going to meet on the Civil War battlegrounds, but there's nothing civil about it.
Nah, and what is it? The Yankee Doodle song? That's what I got in the...
Yeah. So Devon, his body is George Washington, and Levan's body is Abraham Lincoln.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
The Notorious is in the chat. Devons don't have chance. Topol Hutchins, because we're going to do a bit of an early prediction. Ready, bang, yo, Mr. Jake. Whoa, Mercy, the Devonable is untouchable and get a beat Levan 3-2. Well, I believe it's a best of 7, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's looking like to be at East versus West, and I think they're changing that all title matches are now best of 7. So that's a win.
Do you mean do the thing that we told them to do right away?
Oh yeah. Do the thing that we continue to say, but we continue to be shunned. So once again, so YouTubers or promoters do what we say. Hey guys, thank you for watching and thank you for reporting back to whoever it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching in silence.
Yeah.
Hello, dickheads.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my mate John. I'm wearing his shirt. You can go to Maximum Bang Monday and buy one of his shirts. Nah, just all fun. Ready, bang from the muscle bike. Red Cap Man.
Red Cap.
He's in there. What's up, everyone? Ready, bang. Hey, guys. Hope you're doing well. Ready, bang from Nathan Macklemore. So I'm sure his wife will pop in the chat a little later. The Major One, Major Mason, is in there. Uncle John is loving the hat. That's right. Mate, I'm going to, after the show, I'll either quickly run and grab our Santa photo that we've already done, and I'll watch you throw up.
Oh, God.
Maximum Bang from Johnny Cooper. Rick Chains is in the chat. We got Caption Game. I think I have updated the leaderboard properly. Well, actually, I've updated it my way. I'm not changing it again. Kenneth says no chance for Levan this time around. James is a ready bang. Alex Chan is like, oh, what do you guys think? Well, we're going to break it down, Mr. Chan.
Mm-hmm.
And Megatron is in there. What's up, Aussie? Ready bang. What's up to all the usual suspects? The metal has arrived. Now, I've got something funny about the metal, thanks to Joe Nelson. The metal has entered the hindquarters. Here for the head banging and the slinging and slinging. The spicy beef and diesel points. Ready, head bang.
Wow.
I got a message. Someone on the internet is wondering if the metal has any social media. So metal, let us know. You might have some voiceover work.
The metal, I think you should definitely get into it. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Devon's forearm is hanging and banging. Ivan is in the chat saying Devon is the best. Danjon is in there.
Danjon.
Ready, bang. Just making sure we quickly say hi to everyone. GB19 is hanging around. Glad that Hermes broke the curse of the long levers, which wasn't a curse. White Wolf. Hey, White Wolf sent me a photo. He needs to resend the photo. But he's got an Enemy of the Sport shirt, and it looks good. Still waiting for my Dead Set Legend shirt in the mail. Hopefully that'll arrive before Christmas. What else have we got? Andrew Bell's in the chat. Hey, guys. Ready, bang. Roll the losing dice. I don't think Devon is going to beat Levan.
Well,
that's what we're going to talk about. Unknown arm. Uncle John looks like he has to push the button every 108 minutes inside the hatch on Lost. Never watched Lost.
I watched, I think, the first maybe 1 or 2 seasons, but I do recall that whole saga.
Dizzy busy. Kevin is in the chat. Every time Kevin comes in, I have to pretend I'm Kevin McAllister off Home Alone because it's Christmas. And that's what the mum does when she realizes she's lost her son.
It's true. But hey, do you want to know something? I unintentionally spread Christmas cheer. Yeah. How about that? So
you should after your fucking 20-minute stone tirade of how much you hate Christmas the other week.
Well, just follow along here. So I'm with Chance and Maggie in Florida. I'm at their house. We have like a full day just hanging out. We went around. We went to the beach, and that's when we did the mall thing, blah, blah, blah. Got some ice cream. And we were having dinner at this nice little place, and they were wondering what we wanted to do for the night. And I was like, oh, I'm easy. And we kept talking through dinner, and it came up, what is the best Christmas movie? And we talked about a lot of different movies, and, Home Alone obviously was brought up. But I said, well, what do you guys think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
100%, and it is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. We watch it on my birthday every year. Sorry to interrupt.
So you're right, but prepare yourself. Hold on to your chair. They had never seen it.
You can run the show now.
Yeah.
You can run the show. Don't ever come back to my channel again until you have watched it.
Well, here's the part where it all comes around. Good old Uncle Santa John says, you know what, guys? Let's watch it tonight.
Yeah.
So we sat down in front of the TV. We cranked up the surround sound, and wouldn't you know it, John McClane saved the day once again, and they both enjoyed it.
Good. And as we're saying hi to everyone, it's one. It's not only is it the best Christmas movie ever, it's just one of the best movies ever. And the Nintendo game was actually pretty good. So
hey, good stuff.
Sasquatch with the super chat, he says, have you guys picked the end of year awards topics yet? Can we hear them? Baby fund. Thank you. Well, we've got a big bulk of them. We'll probably announce them next week. And then the week after, the week after probably won't be a maximum being Monday, because I think that'll be Christmas Day for all you guys. So we'll do one later on in the week, but we'll do a gigantic 10-hour. No, it won't be 10 hours, but a big, next week, Sasquatch, next week. I just like this name, Bubbles and the Bird Monster.
You've got a little kitty there.
G'day, everyone. Don't forget to like the live. Ready, bang. Loving that everyone's up there. What else have we got? Everyone's in there. Just making sure. Oh, look who's back for a while. Gets married, ditches us. Juju Mugu is one of those people. Oh, I've got a girlfriend now, guys. I can't hang out with you anymore. Where have you been?
Living that newlywed dream.
Nah, good on him. Love myself a bit of Juju Mugu.
Juju.
What else have we got? Lali's in the chat. Billy D is in the chat. Oprah is in there. James Clark. Okay, I think we've said hi to everyone. Jim Beach is in there. Ready, bang, what's up? Oh, and Uncle Cunty. Jeez.
What's up, Jimmy B?
There we go. All righty. Very happy that they've all seen Die Hard now. If you haven't seen Die Hard,
seriously,
Die Hard is the only Christmas movie. BTNT, why were there so many empty seats at King of the Table 9? Seemed all around a bit of low energy event this time around, other than the actual matches. Matt Rhodes was in the chat the other day explaining something about the venue, and it was invite only. But they are aware of everything that is going on. So, yeah. Unfortunately, but the matches, we're lucky that the matches were straight fire. And I was explaining, John, it was perfect. You would have loved it. Oh, jingle all the way. Everyone's getting their own.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, down the Blitzen.
Great pants, Jake. That's right. They're Santas. Okay. Have we said hi to everyone? I think we've said hi to everyone. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the comments because my eyes hurt. If we've missed you, I do apologize. Where was I going? What were we just talking about?
We were talking about...
yeah. So everyone, we get criticized a lot, John. You're turning arm wrestling into WWE. Everyone's loud and drama and things like that. The perfect example of building a character and wanting people to continue to see them without saying much, Nissa Chamadan. If you watch the press conference and you just watch her demeanor, you just watch the way she goes about it, didn't say much, stone cold killer, and I want to see more of Mr. Chamadan. So it's like she was just like no emotion in her face, ready to kill, and I was like, brilliant. I was pumped for that one.
It's kind of like the Terminator mentality, right? She knows what she's going to say. She knows how she's going to say it. And when she does, it's completely like that. That's what she means. She's not saying that might be what happens. She's just letting you know ahead of hand that that's what's going to happen.
What is it? It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
I love it.
Yeah, she was great. So now I'm excited for more Nissa matches for sure. It was good. Our streak continues, John. Both of mine was a lot more easier than yours, but both of our
tell me about it.
Locks of the week. My shoe-in was Nissa. Yep. Your lock of the week was Lars.
Ooh, lucky. Valeri was way more of a real deal than I thought he was.
Yeah, and that's good. That means we've got another person to hang around that weight category. So it is awesome. We are up and about for that one. I just got to make sure I get all my catchphrases in. Prediction-wise, I don't think we did too great. We went 1, 2, 4 out of 6.
All right, that's not too bad.
We got Arif and Larry wrong.
Yeah, good on Kalnichenko. I didn't give him too much of a chance in that one, and he pulled beautifully.
Yeah. I even sent him a message apologizing. Wow. I was like, mate, you crushed it. I thought you had no chance. Well done.
There you go.
And I got a flex emoji.
Hats off.
We're still pals. But then, John, of course, we can't help ourselves. As soon as an event finishes, it's straight on to the next one. I mean, at the moment, I don't think there's much on this weekend. We got Knuckles Up in January. I'll be in Norway in February. King of the Table 10 will be in February. We got East versus West 11 in January. But we are here. The rematch is all but confirmed. We're looking at April. It's Devon, Levan, the rematch. Oh, baby. And Rocky 2 is my favorite Rocky.
Look, I can feel the views increasing already. Prepare yourself, ladies and gentlemen. If you just come into arm wrestling in the post Devon Levan match era, prepare yourself for 4 months of gratuitous Devon Levan content. That's all it's going to be. That's all it's going to be. Anybody else, just get out the way, because it's the Devon and Levan show for 2024's first 4 months.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. It's exciting. Levan's already making little cheeky videos. He's training, he's prepped. So the one thing I like about this, right? Both athletes are winning. So Devon's still in form with his constant pulling, very consistent. Levan feels that he's ready because he's an adult. He's agreed to the match. He hasn't got a gun in his back. It's not rigged. No one is being paid off. He's there. So they've both agreed to it. And Levan gets his prep time. So he gets 4.5 months. Mate, for me, zero excuses. If Devon somehow does the impossible and wins, amazing.
Yeah.
It's not because of Levan's injury. He wasn't fully prepped. Levan's agreed to it. And then if Levan wins, he is still the best. And there's still a gap.
Yeah.
Levan, gap. It's now gone Levan, gap, Devon, gap, 3-10, where Devon was in the mix with them. We are on. Without thinking, have you got a result in your mind already between this match?
I'll tell you this. There is no chance in any universe, in any heaven, in any hell, in any alternate dimension where Devon Larratt loses this match. It is literally impossible.
Whenever you go into 1996 video rental voice, telling everyone not to copyright videos, that's when I know Uncle John's just got all the haters on his title list, and he just gets the driver out, just go fucking whack. And I love it. Megatron dropping the super chat from downtown. He says Uncle John versus Larry Wheels is a good matchup. Larry Wheels has a chance of beating Uncle John, but really more like 50-50. Book it and make it happen. Aussie and Uncle John.
Left-handed, I'm interested. Not on the right, though.
We spoke to Larry about left-handed matches in Arizona, didn't we?
Yeah. Yep.
We might get it. We might get that match.
Love it.
They did pull on the right.
Yeah, I got nothing for Larry on the right. He's too big. Granted, that was at the beginning of my newfound growth. So I am a little bit more skilled now, but my left hand is probably the only thing that's going to have a chance against Larry.
Yeah. So we'll have you versus Lockie, you versus Larry, and we'll find a fourth left-handed banger to make it a round robin.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Done.
That's very sexy, actually. I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited. Niagara Slammers, what up? Forrest Crab is in the chat. Apparently, one of the cameramen looked like a tan Levan.
Interesting.
There you go. Just quickly scrolling down. Everyone is in there. OBG's in the chat. He says the excuses have already started and they haven't stopped since the Dennis match. Now they're just putting them on Levan also.
The next 4 months will be filled with excuses, pre-excuses, and then we'll have the post-excuses, and then we'll have the reverse excuses.
Well,
we'll go through.
That's right. Joe says, Uncle John, my girlfriend just says, wow, that guy has a face for radio.
Ha, ha, ha. Well, you might not be wrong either way.
No, it definitely does. It's one of the best. I'm not just saying because you're my mate, because I fucking hate complimenting you. It hurts. But yes, has one of the best voiceovers for sure. When you get up and about and you're sober.
Yeah. Look, if you're looking for a generic 40-year-old white man's voice, I'm your guy.
Some might say cracker.
Yeah.
What I want to ask everyone in the chat, and what I want to ask you, Uncle John, is we're here, Devon v. Levan.
Yeah.
If, right, whatever, I know everyone's going to attack me, but if Devon somehow wins, he somehow wins, do you think a majority, a minor, or none Devon haters will then finally acknowledge and go, unfortunately, Devon is the man?
I think that it will highly depend. The direction they go will highly depend on the form in which Devon wins. Okay. If so, we assume Devon wins. Now, if he wins in a 4-3 silver bullet crazy match that was back and forth, and there was one or more calls that were like maybe benefiting Devon, or if he got away with some cheating, I think the haters will go harder because like the only reason he's on the top is because he cheated and this and that and blah, blah, blah. If Devon beats him and he beats him like he beat Dennis, then I think a lot they'll have to. I mean, we won't know because they'll just get new screen names and come on in as somebody different. They'll have to completely abandon their internet lives from that username.
Yeah. I'm saying that whenever I'm noticing now, whether it's YouTube or social media, two things happen. They try and double down, or they just ghost for a week.
Yeah.
It is very interesting how social media works, and it's going on. Sasquatch reckons the hate train will carry on. Now, one of my favorite things after every big match is we find out that they're all fixed, Uncle John.
Oh,
they're all fixed. You're getting paid. I'm getting paid. It's all fixed. Sorry, hang on one moment. Yeah, g'day, Devon. Yeah, just on the show now. Yep, just probably 1,500 US, and I'll predict right now that you'll win to promote it. Yep, pay me off. Brilliant. All right, give my love to Jody and the kids. See you, buddy. Bye. Yeah.
Easy money.
Leave me alone. So we get paid off, right? If arm wrestling ever became corrupt and you, John, are Levan Saginashvili,
yeah,
how much would it cost to take a dive?
Well, enough that I would assume if I was in that position and I agreed to do that, I would just assume that one way or another, my reputation will be ruined after that match. So much so that I am giving up my entire place and my entire legacy in the sport, right? Like, you get busted for cheating. It doesn't matter what you did before, if you were cheating or not, it's all gone. So it would have to be an amount of money that would not only set me up financially for the rest of my life, but would also help alleviate the pain of destroying a legacy that clearly he has been trying to build very seriously for a very long time.
And they don't mess about in Georgia. Like, their police walk around with big Uzi machine guns, and things like that. So I don't think what people understand is because of Levan's legacy that Uncle Johnny's talking about, why do you think Levan was in a movie with Thor? With Chris Hemsworth? Because he's never been pinned. Why do you think Levan is going on game shows? Why do you think he's always on talk shows? He is a genuine rock star in Georgia. He's got a bit of the David Beckham feels, the Brad Pitt feels.
Yeah.
And if he gets pinned, And even losers, he's not number one in the world anymore. So, yes, I'm with you, John. He'd have to get millions and millions of the fans' money.
And that is like the person that's trying to set up the fake, like, you got to know if you are an arm wrestler who's watched as much arm wrestling as I have, I can smell a fake match miles and miles and miles away, right? There's certain things like arm wrestlers are not good actors by and large. They are not. Okay. I've seen fake stuff before. I know what real stuff looks like. So it's going to get found out. It's for sure will get found out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Interesting take here from Mike Melissus. April is too long. Devon needs to pull someone before that. Only Devon?
What about Levan? Levan hasn't pulled anybody in like a year.
Since Feb.
Yeah.
Because he was in a King's move.
Right.
But yeah, just wanted to know, Mike. I disagree because he's just pulled 13, 14 matches.
Like so from a promotion perspective, I would want Devon to pull more. But if I'm the person who's putting Devon's match on, I probably make it part of the contract that he can't pull until then.
Right. Yeah.
Because if there is a huge chance of one of these guys getting injured, even if they don't have a match in between time. These guys are trying to work with movements that are so heavy in these really specific areas that like it could happen anytime. I mean, that's why we haven't seen Levan. He's just doing his normal stuff, which is extremely heavy, and good night.
Yeah. So totally agree with you because it's happening. If 2023 has taught us anything, like Erdemir has hurt his shoulder again. Yeah. Anytime he comes in for that press, we saw Erdemir pull twice this year when he was a pretty consistent puller. These guys are just putting their bodies to the limits. And or even if they don't get injured, you think they're not going to be sore because they're not pulling a bum, they're doing a top 5 contender.
Yeah.
So I think, go away and train. Even Devon hurt himself in training in the lead up to the Dennis match.
Yeah, popped a rib.
Levan hurt himself in training. So even though they're not pulling, they're still not safe. Unknown arm. I was there in February and I was speaking to someone that they were doing a documentary on Levan for the Erdemir match. And he was telling me, he says he has about 300-400 people waiting for him when he gets home from Georgia. Yeah, he's that level in Georgia. Here we go. Mr. Green says, Levan wasn't really hurt. He was just letting Devon beat everyone. Then Levan will crush him again. Devon can go down in weight to grow old. I love how everyone thinks going down a weight is like a negative thing.
Yeah. Everybody wants them big boys.
Yeah, Levan is the number 1 hunt, says the Silky Wilkie. But Mr. Green's only joking. He's only joking. But it is going to be killer. Everyone's just talking to each other.
John Milne in the house. What's up, John Milne?
John Milne on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite people.
What's he doing?
In those Facebook discussions.
I know.
When he gets bored, he doesn't care. He'll just straight away, hey, everyone, was watching arm wrestling the other day. 2 + 2 = 4. John will be the first one to go in there and go, no.
Nope.
You're wrong.
You're
wrong.
Well,
I love John Milne. And it was cool to catch up with John, or meet John for the first time, in Canada.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Canada, and that was at the AWC, right?
No, that was Arm Gods where John came.
Oh,
we're in the foyer for a bit.
right. My brain.
Yeah. No,
Carry on.
I didn't go to AWC. Hey, we've got 120 Dead Set Legends in the chat. 62 likes. You know what to do. Hit that like button because we are going to try and figure out. We've got caption game coming up pretty soon. We've got 2 fun caption games. Juju has been a member for 16 months. He says, back when Monster Muggleton seriously wanted Levan. Fun times.
I mean, Michael Todd, I think, is almost back to the point where people are going to start to be interested in, like, oh, where is Michael really? Where could he make that comeback? No, I mean, there won't be a lot of them, but there will be some people out there that will drive that narrative. There'll be more that drive the opposite narrative. But I'm really actually quite looking forward to Michael coming back on the right.
Same.
I'm not too concerned of if he can be number 1 or not, but I'm interested to see how he arm wrestles after all the surgeries.
Yeah, I'm excited to have him back. Oh, Western Survivor beef jerky. Delicious stuff there. Ozzy, are you doing another 24-hour New Year's Eve special? Well, let me just quickly set the record straight. It was Gary Roberts that did the 24-hour on New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. I just did 25 and 26-hour specials whenever. Yeah. Will I do it on New Year's Eve? No, because our second baby's due any day now, and then I have to leave first week of January for Knuckles Up. But that will become my Super Bowl, so to speak. I will do one every year. I just don't know when. So good news and bad news for you, Western Survivor. That is for sure. Just quickly before we go into Devon and keep going with Devon and Levan. Ryan Bowen.
Yeah.
Big win on the weekend.
Ryan Bowen. I thought Ryan Bowen looked great in his match. But better than he has. I thought he executed very well. And it's interesting, you know, you and I are friends with Ryan, and we talk to him now and again. And it's been really interesting to kind of see his transition into what he is as an arm wrestler now, right? And what he does on YouTube and how he is kind of curating his career. And you know, most of the people that watch that, they probably don't know who Gunter's Bykovs is, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Gunter's Bykovs is as strong as hell.
Masters world champion.
Yeah, like he is not a guy to mess around with. I actually pulled him like 10, 11 years ago when I was first getting into it. And like it was at Illinois States of all places. And he was there and he murdered everyone. Nobody knew who he was, and he murdered everyone. It was very, very impressive. So I think Bowen's doing great.
Yeah. I mean, he can't win at the moment because like everyone hated when he was pulling the elites, wasn't getting the wins. He had a good win at Arm Wars and things like that. And then so they're like, oh, he should pull people around his level. So he's trying to find that level. So he makes his own promotion to try and help Australian arm wrestling. So it's not just Ryan and Lachlan. There's more of us. But unfortunately, he's the clear number 2. Yeah. No one's coming close to him. And Lachlan's like, he's Australian Levan. So people ain't shit on him for that. Oh, he just goes and beats up everyone in his own country. So then he goes and pulls in India. Beats over India. Oh, you know, it's just like, poor guy. He just can't win. He just can't get a win. But Juju Mugu's just dropping a massive one. Woo! A massive one. He says, happy number 2, Aussie and Mrs. Yeah, I'll definitely, when John and I split the money up for this show, I was just like, oh, no, mate, that $100 went missing. It didn't come through.
I'm gonna sniff it out. I'm going to sniff it out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Juju Mugu. Really appreciate it. We cannot wait for baby number 2. It's going to be exciting having a little girl. We just got to wait for
Was
any day now. That's why if you see me keep looking down during the show, it's because of my phone in case Jess messages and says, it's go time, son.
Well, I can't remember. Did you announce the name or names possible?
No.
Because wasn't I saying like you should name it Katie, Zadie, and Katie?
Yeah,
that would be funny.
And then I did this.
Hey, think about it. Think about it while you still have time.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'll leave it on there. Silky Wilkie, yeah. So the video's out on the AWE channel. Ryan pulled Gunter's on the weekend. They also had a tournament and gave out $500 each for left and right arm overall.
Nice.
So they're paying Australian arm wrestlers and they're giving some really good other opportunities so we don't just have to wait for our state titles. They're giving great opportunities. I'm going to have Ryan on the show in the near future because now he's going to try and take over Korea in Knuckles Up. And then in March, he's taking on the living legend, Ron Barth. Can't wait. I'm so excited for that.
That's going to be a good one.
Okay, now you get into that. Fast forward, Devon Larratt. Round one. Devon and Levan. I am just interested to see where Devon goes.
Yeah.
Because he went like that last time and got injured.
Yeah. Well, I think in the last several matches that we've seen Devon in, he has been changing that. He is going at his opponent. He is going forward to kind of meet them. Now, I haven't watched the Georgie Devon match closely yet. I have to go back and watch that. But like when you look at what he did to Dennis, he just met him. He went towards him. He forces the fight into them instead of baiting and running away and, doing all that stuff. So I would assume that's what we're going to see. I think he's going to come right at Levan. I think he's much more confident in his overall power and his overall ability. And I think he is confident to the point where he's not going to have to try to run from Levan and do some kind of sneaky shenanigan. He's still going to do the sneaky shenanigan, but he's going to come right straight across that table, right at him.
Yeah. That's what I want. I want him to attack, and I want him to attack hard. Now, we'll get to some of the comments in a moment. One of my biggest intriguing things that I want to keep an eye on close. In February, Levan pulled Erdemes, and Levan was like, I'm too heavy. Now with this match, and Devon's in career best form, and he's like holding Georgie.
Yeah.
Like decimate 165 kilos, took care of Erdemes. He's beating some unbelievable arm wrestlers. I want to know, does Levan go back to 180? Does he sit around 160, 170 for health reasons, but just builds that strength? Or does he go, right, I'm on, let's get to 185 and just make it no chance?
I don't know. It's like, how much does that weight when you're that heavy? How much does that 20 extra kgs matter one going up? Right? Versus what benefit you can get from going down, right? So it's like, let's say it's a 40 kg spread. I would prefer to see Levan at the bottom of the 40 kgs as opposed to the top of the 40 kgs. We saw what happened with his endurance during the Hermes match. The dude almost died. Like, I mean, he was very close to some kind of cardiac event. Now, with Devon's newer style of coming at the guy and his ability to drag things on and do all that, it's only going to be worse for Levan if he can't mimic or match what he did to Devon in the first and Devon hangs him up. He is in a boatload of trouble. So honestly, even if he had to give up 0.5% or 1% of strength, I'd still go with the lighter Levan, because Devon has showed us in the recent past that you don't have to be that huge to get those strength gains, right? He is at a lower weight right now, like 265 or something, and he's stronger than he was at 285, 290. He's a better arm wrestler.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, couldn't agree with you there more. If I'm just doing a poll now, how much will Levan weigh in April for the awesome suspects? Hey, 132 people. Pin the like button. Pin the like button right before the first caption game. Nice. And you'll love the first caption game. You'll have a bit of fun. So how much will Levan weigh in April? Yeah, I would like Levan around the 160, but just raw power. Just build that power. I think Uncle Johnny's so handsome, he makes Jake look like trash. Oh, love it, John. Love it.
Hey, you better watch out how much you love Jean Milne, because I am commentating with him at the AWC in January. So he may have to become one of your nemesis.
No way. No,
you're not going to allow it?
I'm not threatened by Jake Ward on Wish. Come on now.
Oh, it's on. It's on. There's going to be a fight.
All I have to ask every time, where was John Milne during the javelin? That's all I have to ask. That's how I know.
He was laughing at me from afar.
That's right. You and John will actually be... I did not know John was commentating at AWC with you. That makes the event even better. I am happy with that.
Yes.
Very happy with that. Very happy. If going back, if Levan can come in around 160, 165, a part of me feels that's actually going to be worse for Devon than if he comes back in at the 180.
I agree.
181.
I agree.
Yeah, I just think it will, because Levan will be fitter, leaner, healthier, and probably stronger, depending on how the risk comes. But he seems pretty adamant about it, that he's 100%, which is what I like. I don't want any excuses coming in, but I want to hear everyone's excuse. Why haven't they got Maximum Bang's shirt? Look at the shirts there, John. Aussie arm wrestler. I've even got the Uncle John shirt on me now. You can get yourself a Dead Set Legend shirt. Enemy of the sport. Massive. So if you want that. So what you need to do, hey, team up with people so you only have to pay one lot of shipping. If you're all going to a practice, get it all delivered there. I'm going to try and get an order from Australia.
Mm-hmm. Well, and apparently it ships pretty quick, because I think you said White Wolf has one of these shirts
for like a week.
Yeah, like really quick. Because what happens is your order goes through our website, but it's a drop ship, right? So then a company makes it on demand and then ships it out to you.
Yeah, I know. We were talking to someone, and they might be going to East versus West 12, and they said they're going to wear a Dead Set Legend shirt there.
Yes.
So that'll be cool. I might even send a couple out, if they go, to just give to some athletes.
Nice.
That's what we
should get some enemy of the sport ones out there too.
Well, if we get the right people involved. Surin is in there. Any chance you could get Devon on the show this week? Maybe. I was speaking to him the other day, so it is a maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, buy a shirt.
Yeah.
All righty. Let me just see what the other suspects are saying in the chat. Oh, there's a package from Maximum Bang under my tree.
Ooh, isn't that sexy?
That is very sexy. It is very sexy. What else have we got? People talking about stem cells. Awesome. Get your shirts. They're just all in a bit of fun, guys. Chill out. And I actually don't care about a lot of things with it, repercussions or whatever. But we've also got the trading cards.
Believe it.
Just try to organise arm wrestlers to send me photos. Ridiculous.
I actually signed an Uncle John card for Chance Shaw over the weekend.
Legend.
Yep.
How good's that?
Very good. I liked it.
That is awesome. OBG was like, I was there during the Javelin. Were you one of the ones, OBG? We had a lot of people come to my channel and they're like, oh, Aussie, oh, it's okay. John's going to be all right. But then I'd go to comments on other videos and they're just ratting me out.
Oh,
Aussie's a piece of shit for supporting John. Nah, OBG is one of the good ones. Was it OBG or it might have been someone else? Got into an argument on YouTube.
I think all of the usual suspects are in arguments on YouTube all the time.
No, it was either Old Broken Goal. Someone was called like Old Man Strength. And I was replying and I was like, oh, okay, old man, da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, come on, Ozzy, no need to call me that. And I'm like, no, dude, that's your YouTube name. I was just replying to you. I was just using your first name. And they were like, oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. Because sometimes I try and reply with people's first name. Is there an Aussie Arm Wrestler and Uncle John dual auto card? Well, we may as well let you know that will be in season 2. So we have Marcio Barboza, we have Chance Shaw, we have Sergey Kalinichenko. The 4th card we're announcing is a dual auto card.
Yeah.
We never argue, John.
Well,
I think because everyone's in a good mood, it has to be that time. Caption game time. If you are new to the show, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, we play the caption game. What we do is I'm glad he closed the door because we could see Uncle John's mirror. Caption game is happening. What we do is we put a caption on. You give us the best answers. You need to make Uncle John and I laugh. When we laugh, we write your name down on the list. Top 4 answers make it to the vote. And the usual suspects determine who the winner are. And we give out votes 3, 2, and 1. And here is the leaderboard. I think I fixed it all up because I think it was last week I added the wrong points. But here they are now. We have a tie at the top. Unknown Arm and Captain Obvious with 24 points apiece. Then we've got Marcus and White Wolf just hanging about. So I think only Unknown Arm and White Wolf are in the chat at the moment. Marcus and Captain Obvious, please let me know if you're hanging around. Spermies, Devon Forearm, 17 points. We've got all the people there on the first page. And then the next 3 pages makes Uncle John sick. Because he's like, you're not even good enough. We got your 6s, your 5s, your 4s, all the one-hit wonders with the 3s. We got our 2-pointers. And then, of course, on the end, the one where all the 1-pointers that Uncle John hates. Let's see what everyone's got to say at the moment. Dang, 24 is going to be hard to catch up. We take bribes.
Bribery.
We take bribes. And I don't know why I'm whispering, because I'm not hiding it. I'm the Joe Biden poll master. Look, Juju. Look at that. Look at that. You drop another hundy. I was like, oh, Juju, 10 points. Look at that. You're straight up there.
Easy. But I do want to make sure you just said that you are okay with the fact that you are the poll master.
Yep.
Okay.
In and around. Alrighty, what have we got here? Caption game. What about a scratch and sniff card?
Oh.
Wow.
How could we do that? How could we? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to do it.
There we go. Let's go. Everyone's up and about. We need a caption game emoji. Yeah, that I need to add. If someone could make me a caption game picture and I'll add it. I haven't got time. What else have we got? That music always makes me laugh. Javelin versus the King's Move Ultimate Battle. I like it. Mr. Sparkle Puff is in the chat. Javelin v pole driver. Here we go. Unless you're not on the board, then no matter how funny you are, it don't.
You're definitely not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
And should I need some points? I'm on the verge of being kicked on the second page. Gross.
Get with it, dude. Get with it.
What else have we got? Everyone's just talking about it. Nice list. You guys are lucky I have to work during every stream or I'd win. This was the old school, one of the early awesome guys. Savage. I remember this. Yeah. Okay, it might have been someone called Old Man Strength or something like that, OBG. Sole holder of the poll. That is me.
Poll holder Jake Ward.
Someone has to wipe down the poll after it's been used. I'm going to use John's Santa photo. I'm going to frame it. Hey, how's the arm wrestler? I'm texting Marcus right now to get on here. He lost more points since last week. Yeah, because what had happened, Wolf, is I'd added points from like 3 weeks ago. I'd got it wrong. And so there was a little bit of adjustment.
You can just say, these aren't the points you're looking for. That's all you need to say.
Ready bang. Ready bang. Jeez, everyone's going nuts. Uncle John will multi-stab Beer Man's hand. Full attacks in Ireland. Yes.
I'm so ready for that match. It's not even funny.
Okay. Good chat. No point laughing because it's not even funny. It's not even funny, guys. Anyway, everyone's going to get on there. Context. Kick of the table 9. Context. Lars Rabakin was losing. Context. Enter Devon. Let me get my pen ready.
I was so surprised that this match was like, I mean, this match was a stealer, right? This was a show stealer. And
awesome work to Valera.
Yeah, great showing by Valera. Definitely surprised me. I didn't think he had it in him, but he sure as hell did.
Get in there. So we've got some. So what is Devon saying? What is he whispering to him? Is it you need a haircut, Lars?
Yeah, Lars, how do you make your arms so veiny?
Yeah. He's just like, the needle won't hurt much.
Yeah.
Straight away with some stem cells.
Yeah. Stem it up.
Okay. What have we got? We've got Smell My Hoodie from David Marr.
Dude, that would be a great scratch and sniff card.
Oh, yeah, the sweat. Well, the sweat that Devon was wiping on Georgie.
Oh, man.
All righty. Have you been training your pronator?
No. The answer to that is no. Lars does not train the pronator. Lars trains the supinator, baby.
That's right. Ask him if he poofed.
Did you poef or was that me?
Did you poef? Yeah, or is that me? Lars, remember my story about shitting myself on my first tour? It's now a good time, Lars, to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Lars doesn't drive a car. He pushes one through the snow.
He just runs.
Mm-hmm.
Show me how you earn those pancakes.
Yes.
Search your feelings, Lars. Search them. Hey, what's going on, Roy? Let's scroll down. Is that an alien probe? Flat press is the new King's move. This one is probably the truest thing. Do the same thing, but harder. Get stronger.
That literally is probably what Devon said at one point. For sure.
Jake wasn't kidding when he called himself the pole master. Lars, I'm going to rub your back, buddy. Close your eyes and let me pour my endurance into you. Close your eyes. I'm just here to make Babkin uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Is that why Devon went in the corner?
Oh, because Babkin was there for Larratt.
I was shopping at a mall. And it made me think of...
Fair enough, well, Roy. Fair enough.
Does this tickle? Hey, I can see the opposite wall through here. I read veins like Braille.
Put him in. Put him in. I like that one.
I like that one. I read arms like Braille. Hey, next week, guys, big birthday bash. It's my birthday.
Whoa.
So I'm going to have a big birthday bash. We're going to have a lot of fun. Of course, Uncle Johnny's always invited. I'll see if we can get some others on there. I'm not sure if Ryan will join me this year.
How many años are you?
I'll be 39.
39. Jesus Lord, jumping fire.
Yeah. Holy lubricated anus, Batman. Jesus Lord. Jumping fire.
I think I made that up. I think that's mine. I think that's mine now.
That's a shirt. Get yourself Maximum Bang a
Jesus Lord jumping fire.
Jumping fire, that's for sure. Just quick reminder, during the caption game.
I forgot already about that.
The real recognizes real.
Hey, you know what? Real recognizes real, bro.
Okay. Alrighty. What else have we got? Where are we? He's saying, channel your inner Aussie and get it done, says Darion. So there's these things called stem cell.
Let me inform you.
He's looking at a massive zit on the back of Lars's head. Have you tried pinning?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Have you tried pinning him?
That's actually honest feedback I've gotten from Cobra Rhodes during a match before.
Really?
Yes.
That could be a t-shirt. Have you tried pinning him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that one as a t-shirt, actually.
Yeah, I do.
Write it down. Use the force, you must. Remember training young Padawan learner. You have the cutest earlobes.
Supple.
I'm taking your sheep and Velcro gloves if you don't win this match. He's just saying, shut up, Roy.
Yeah, shut up, Roy.
What else have we got? You need to clean your ears. They're just disgusting.
Terrible.
Who are you staring at, Lars? Oh my God, don't look down. But that's not ESPN wrong. All right, spelled. For someone like my wife, she'd be out of the match.
She couldn't. She'd be
able to continue.
Yeah.
Spelled ESPN wrong. Lars, just don't look down. But they've spelled ESPN wrong. No.
Oh God.
Okay. People talking about stem cells. This is just a mountain. You have to climb it first to walk up, and then you'll slide down. But you keep going, and a white rabbit will appear over the horizon and flash you its fluffy tail. Oh, OBG, I can't stop laughing long enough to try and say anything. Mate, that's why we love this show. John, do you know this show's almost been going 2 years?
Oh, my God.
And the other day I was doing a live, and we chucked on our second ever episode.
Yeah.
We may or may not be both a little bit slimmer.
Yeah.
A little bit cleaner. But a lot of the same people were in the chat on episode 2 when we changed it to Maximum Bang Monday, because we start off as Monday Night Madness.
Right.
Very
nice.
What else have we got? Your head is so shiny. I look so massive in your reflection. Oh, that's a good one. Is there a hamster wheel in there? Nobody cares about your birthday. It's Captain Game time. Thanks, Travis.
Hey.
You got this, young man. Wait, I'm not Travis. Pour some sweat on his hands. Smoother the head, easier it slides in. What? Lars spelled backward is Devon. Sral equals Larratt.
Silky's on one tonight. He's popped the pill.
Oh.
Lars, I know that you've got a really important match right now, but I want to make sure that you stick around for Aussie's birthday bash. It's coming up in about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, just get in there. You smell better when you're awake. We need one more. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. What aftershave is that? You smell like Sustraman. Oh, that shit stinks. So The Rock is going to play you in the upcoming documentary. From this angle, you look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Win the next one, and I will remove my thumb from your ass. Now, even though this is a thing, you shaved your head like Todd, you now have to pull like him. I actually like Monster Michael Todd versus Lars Rabakin.
Could be interesting.
King's Move versus Flop Press. We'll be there for days.
Pretty sexy. It's pretty sexy.
Yeah. What else have we got? If someone asks, never met you. Santa is coming.
Captain Obvious is a good
one. Hey, want to have a piss war after this?
Oh, unknown arm.
Yeah, I don't know which one to pick out of those two because they're both on top of the leaderboard. Jody's on a 46-day fast. Just let me stand over here for a bit. Oh.
What do we have so far?
So far we've got I read arm veins like Braille.
Yeah, that's good.
Have you tried pitting him?
Yeah.
And don't look down. They've spelled ESPN wrong.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, quick vote. We're going to do a quick vote for the first one. I need you to comment. Captain Obvious or Unknown Arm? Just write CO or UA. CO or UA. The first to 10 votes wins. Go.
Boom. Get it done.
They will be the fourth one.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
Let's see how we go. Okay. Unknown Arm votes for Captain Obvious. That doesn't help. Meta is voting for unknown arm. Okay, so we've got Captain. Yeah, you immature people. 5-1. 6-1. Nah, Canadian Psycho, your vote doesn't count. I said CO. Unknown arm with another one. Oh, no, Juju Mugu's voted twice. And then he votes for Captain Obvious. We can't even get to 10 votes. Looks like Captain Obvious. We'll see. We'll end the first one. The poll. 33% think 170 kilo Levan will turn up.
All right.
So start a poll, and then you can tell me, John, who the fourth entry is between Captain and Unknown.
All right. Let me just go through this again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think we have 10 legit for Captain Obvious.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I read arms like Braille. Captain Obvious was have a piss war after this. Justin, have you tried pinning him? Oh, I can't do a question mark. Oh, no, I can do JK. Have you tried pinning him? And then our last one, Red Cap, was spelt is PN wrong.
Solid group. I like it.
Don't look, Spuddy's been wrong. All right, get the lights up. Here we go. So, John, while everyone is voting, best of seven.
Yep.
Devon versus Levan. Give us a score. And if you can, a round by round breakdown.
Well, I haven't really decided yet. So this is early days.
Mine will change every single day.
Every minute sometimes. But for right now, in this moment, here's what I've got to say. Devon Larratt, in April of 2024, is not only going to win, he is going to end the streak of Levan. He's going to end the myth, the legend of Levan. He might end the career of Levan Saginashvili. He might actually destroy all of arm wrestling in Georgia. Everybody's just going to lay down and die when their homeboy, Levan, gets put out for the count. I think Devon Larratt meets Levan in the middle, and I don't think Devon moves. I think Devon talks to Levan. I think Devon has a nice, polite conversation while Levan burns himself out in round number 1. I think that Devon takes the wrist, he takes the hand, he takes the honor, he takes the IQ, he takes the kidney, he takes the whole kit and caboodle, he takes the kitchen sink and anything else you can throw in there from Levan in round 1, and he never gives it back.
Okay. If Devon wins, especially the way you have just said, he has clocked arm wrestling. Will he retire?
Levan or Devon?
Devon.
No. Devon is, as much as Devon seems to be a god or a robot or something like that, he is but a man. And being a man, he will never go away. He will never go away. Now, Will he push as hard as he's been pushing the last bit here? I hope not, because I want Devon to have extreme longevity. And I think that the longevity, he will still have longevity, but the longevity goes down the longer you push to be at the tippy top, the pointy end of the spear, okay? Could he retire within his rights to be known as the greatest of all time? Yes, I do think he could. But will he? Absolutely not. He doesn't have it in him.
I don't think he retires either. I think Devon wants to build a legacy, and he wants to be, well, he's already going to be remembered forever, but he just wants more. So if he can somehow defeat Levan, he'll just want to be that guy that just continues in multiple divisions.
Yeah.
Who's the next one? Bring him, whatever, pin. I'll let you pretend you can beat me in a practice pool. You can get your video out on the internet and think you're amazing. But ready, go. We are rocking and rolling. We'll get to some comments in a moment, then I'll give my forthright. Hey, Aussie Uncle John, who would you compare arm wrestlers to Dragon Ball Z characters? Like Devon, Goku, Levan, Broly, Larry Wheels, Yamcha, MT, Killen, and so on. For me, with Dragon Ball Z, I didn't really get into it. So I couldn't do it for you.
Well, okay, for those of you who know, let me hear about this. What do you think about Jerry Caderet and Majin Buu in his big Buu form?
How do you spell it? Majin.
MAJINBU. It's Jerry. It's Jerry.
Yeah.
Because Boo will always speak in a high tone voice, but just imagine Jerry be like, Ingen. That would be Jerry. I think that if you're gonna make Devon Goku, I think that Auden then gets to be Gohan. Who makes a good Vegeta?
Hang on, let me have a look.
So Vegeta is the same race as Goku, but he's it's a long story that we won't get into. But
yeah, that's a tough one.
But there's a lot of interesting characters like Mr. Satan.
Did you know Vegeta in Australia is like a vegetable stock?
Yeah, same in Japan. It's all Goku, I think, is carrots. Something like that. So I don't know where all the numerology comes from, but Vegeta is Hermes.
Yeah.
I mean, just by the looks, I could see it, but if we're talking about like temperament, I wouldn't. Piccolo is kind of a Ron Bath personality almost, especially early Piccolo. Oh, Kakarot is carrots. Yeah. That's right. Because Kakarot is the real name of Goku, which we also won't get into, but there you go.
There you go. Yeah, everyone loved it. But I'm not too sure. I don't. Yeah. Unfortunately, I never watched it, so I can't help you out there, Megatron.
It's good. It's funny. It's fun. Yeah, I like
maybe
it.
Maybe another cartoon. Going back to the Devon Levan match, I think Devon ends the never been pinned streak.
Yeah.
I think he ends it. Do I think he can do it on a consistent basis? I want him to. I really want him to.
How bad do you want him to versus how confident you are in Levan? Because I would be willing to call this for an ultimate challenge, an ultimate punishment.
An ultimate punishment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have kids.
Yeah.
Both kids by then.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of I don't think we'll be able to get pregnant by then.
We have to make sure the punishment falls within an acceptable period of terms between the time you have a child and then you conceive your next child.
Because if you're like, you got to lose all your hair and your eyebrows and things like that, and then it's like,
well, I don't know.
Ballet lesson.
We don't have to agree on the punishment right now. Yeah. We can agree that this is going to be an ultimate punishment match. I'm taking Devon, you're taking Levan. And then we can have, you know, some
community help. I don't know if it's the ultimate punishment match, because I really want, no disrespect to Levan, but the fanboys outweigh the haters. So like watching the haters melt.
Right. It'll take away some of your enjoyment.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, like knowing they're crying on the inside, because like the Devon fanboys, they crack it, they get angry, but then it's like, right, let's get on to the next match, where I know it hurts the fanboys more than it hurts it hurts the haters more when Devon wins than it hurts the fanboys more when he loses.
Yes, I got that. Side note, shout out on, where did it go? Whoever said Michael Todd is Mr. Satan. 100%. 100% Michael Todd is Mr. Satan.
Mr. Stan or Mr. Satan?
Mr. Satan.
Oh, okay.
Which it means something different.
Who's Tien?
Engen is Tien. I think Engen is... Tien is far too wise for Engen. Like, Engen's not wise. Engen, like, who is the most overly dramatic? Well, really, Engen is a lot like Vegeta, right? Engen is a lot like Vegeta, because Vegeta would just frickin' fly off the handle at a moment's notice and just like let his emotions control him completely.
Yeah.
So Engen's probably Vegeta.
There you go. Going back, I think round one is where Devon wins.
Yeah. Followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, it's quite funny. I wonder if it's still on Instagram. So on YouTube, oh, that's right. I can go to my archive. So on YouTube, I think I'm up to like 10,000 votes. Let me have a look. I think it's 10,000 votes. I go to your channel, not your channel, my channel, community. So I had 5,500 Erdemes versus Georgie, if that happened. Yeah, so 10,000 votes, 49% Devon, 51% Levan. But then when I go to Instagram, how many votes were there? So 3,000 votes, 72% Levan, 28% to Devon. It's funny how different platforms have it. So at the moment, Levan's got the edge. Yeah, so I think Devon slips round one. He gets the slip and hopefully relatively close, gets the slip. And then I think if he's going to get it, that's when it happens. That's when he gets the pin. I don't know how he's going to get it, but I think he's going to get it.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I wish all of you who think that there's any chance that Devon doesn't 6-0 Levan, I wish you all the best in your lives, because something has clearly happened to you. Perhaps you were dropped on your head. perhaps you had some kind of terrible trauma in your childhood, to give you a brain that is simply broken. So I wish you the best in all of life's endeavors, and I highly recommend you don't bet on ArmBet unless it's for Devon Larratt in a shutout stake.
Yeah, and lucky we didn't start the maximum bang betting because we couldn't agree on Hermes and Vitali, and we'll go to bet on Larry. So,
right.
Are there any matches on ArmBet now? Let's have a look, because then we've got time for the suspects to decide who we're betting on next. Launch staking board. So Alex Kadecha, Archer Morozov left arm. Artem sold out. Todd Ziller and David Dadikian, that sold out. John Brezink, Krasimir Kostadinov in their first block. John's still there. Irakli and Paul Lynn. Irakli is sold out.
That doesn't surprise me. God, that's a good match too. And Irakli is one of those guys who he was taking some beatings, but then he's had some amazing victories. And it's like that up and down of YouTube appreciation. I think he's hot right now.
Yeah, but I think, John, we found the match that the suspects can decide on.
Ooh.
You ready? Wagner, Matt
Mars. Oh, yeah, dude. We got to do that one.
That's the match that we're going to put $10 on. 10 maximum bang bucks, but we need you to decide. So I'm sure Georgie will have a match at this East versus West. He'll probably pull Erdemez or Vitali. So keep an eye out for that. I'm sure there's even more matches going to be added. That's just what happens. It's going to be great.
When do we want to plan on actually making the bet or holding the vote to see who we bet on?
Well, we both could do a community post during the week.
Yep.
And then it's hard because I want it to be the suspects vote, the people that watch our show every week.
Right. I think what about this? What about this? The first maximum bang of the year. The first maximum bang Monday of the year, we hold a vote, and it'll be for a good period of time, like the last hour of the show or something. And we'll let as many people vote as we can. And then what if we do that like 3 weeks in a row, and then we take, unless it's like really, if it's a super close race, we'll do a revote. We'll do a revote calculation. But if it's really far apart, then we'll know the story.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Just hope that the person that we want to bet on, the block sold out.
Well, I mean, I think that's still early enough where that match will continue to be bet on and blocks will open up.
Yeah.
That's
how many tables will break?
Man, that's a whole other thing altogether. You got to assume that they're bringing one extra just for that match.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good. Hey, don't alarm anyone. Miss Aussie Arm Wrestler hasn't had the baby yet. So I'm getting some private messages. Not yet. Coming soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. All righty. Where are we? I'm just trying to find. There we go. All righty. Bang. Now. Yeah, and hey, if you want to start the voting now, guys, because we're about to play the next caption game. But if you want to all start the voting now, Matt Mask or Wagner Bordolato, who we should put our first 10 maximum bang bucks on.
Yeah.
Jake, I told you a long time ago it's happening on Christmas Day. You told me to fuck right off. Yes, I did. That's when it's due.
Oh man.
Due. So
man.
We love Christmas, but
we need to hope it doesn't happen, because that will cause a rift in the space-time continuum, because Jake's Christmas erection will be too large for the universe.
Yeah.
Speaking of erections.
3 things on Levan's Tinder.
Hey.
Oh, you gotta love him. Look at that smile.
This is the thing that's gotten me to love Levan more than anything. He obviously doesn't take himself that seriously, right? Out of all the guys that are non-Western pullers, Levan to me is the one that takes things in stride the most. So like he's like Prudnik is there too. He doesn't take anything too seriously. I just like it. I like it.
I like it as well. He's a lot of fun. Like, at the press conference, he tried to squeeze my head. He's up for having a laugh.
Yeah.
He's really cool. She'll be born on Christmas because of Jake's Christmas erection. No, that's why we don't want it. That's why Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler and I don't want it. Silky Wilkie, thank you very much. My man says, Monster Michael told his Captain Ginyu.
Captain Ginyu
is Fraser. Kitagali is Piccolo. Alex Kadecha is Bojack. Sandris is Gohan. Thoughts?
Jack. Sandris, Gohan. Yeah, Sandris, I could see fitting the Gohan. I could see Coach Ray being Krillin. Keter Gali needs to be somebody very silent. I see Keter Gali. I'd have to think about Keter Gali.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Everyone's getting in there about Coach Ray. But if you want to play the caption game, because we're running out of time, I'm not sure when I'll be live next because my days are thrown out because this is actually Maximum Bang Tuesday. So I won't be live tomorrow. I might do another members live on Thursday night. I've been doing a members live every week. Hey, hit the like button. Can we get to 100 likes? 3 things on Levan's Tinder. I can fly by my flappy earlobes. Hopefully, I'll make your heart fly away too. Oh, the metal just being smooth. I get massive, so my dog looks smaller beside me.
Sir, why do you do steroids so my dog looks smaller?
Strong neck, strong wrists, and a good set of knee pads. I never lose a round, but you can take one off me.
Ooh.
I shave my legs and tig old bitties as smooth as Lars head. I only have shoulders for 3 months a year. I like taking flowers for other men, and I like Santa.
Oh, you had me until the last one. I would have dated him so quick.
Have motorcycles, big bits, and smoke and bod. Oops, those are mine. White Wolf is just hoping that there's a single woman in the chat. I'm 400 pounds. I'm a movie star. That 400 pounds is proportionate, if you know what I mean.
The old #113, baby.
I give better head than Revars.
Whoa.
My legs are smaller than my dong. I can finish your dinner too. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Major Mason. I like it. I like it.
I can finish your dinner too. I reduce greenhouse gases while eating cows. I love Greta. I'll braid your hair. You can braid my back hair.
What if Levan grew out the back of his head and had a braid from the back of his hair like Alex Kerdecha? He does the Alex Kerdecha where the braid just continues all the way down his back. Amazing.
That might be too long, Joe, so I'm just writing you can braid my back hair. He just says, I like to pull super heavyweights. They call me Levan Saginashvili. His brother. His preferred brother.
Somebody messages him and he's like, hey, would you like to go on a date with me? Yeah. Do you want to go to Ossie's birthday bash? Here's the link.
Oh, wow. Thinks McDonald's is an acceptable first date. I took an injury to heal my heart. Now I'm ready for love. Imagine turning up. You're a girl. You want to build your Instagram and everything. It's like, oh my God, I'm going on The Bachelor. And that's The Bachelor.
Woof.
Oh, I don't swallow. I made Hemsworth look small.
True.
What else have we got? I always leave the seat up because it's down. Because if it's down, I can't poop. Oh, wow. Swipe if you like big hands, big arms. You know how to stop Devon Larratt in our next match. I can eat crayons by the fire. I can fart the alphabet, seeking someone to shave my back. Oh, Roses of Red Vault.
Give it to the man. Give it to the man.
Starting to make sense why these people never want to come on the show.
Right?
Oh, see, all these I don't know will fit.
So she said.
Well, it's blue. So is my liver. I can't believe I'm writing that down. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, that was actually, did you see that? Someone deep faked Devon and Levan in the Here's Johnny scene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Cool.
That was very cool.
These hands can crush your walnuts. Imagine what I can do to you. Okay, let's have a look. We need, well, we might just go that top three and wrap up the show. Oh, we got a winner of the first one. Red Catman Studio.
Oh, yeah. Red Catman coming in strong.
Don't spell ESPN wrong. So 3 to Red Catman, 2 to Justin King, and 1. Oh, it's a tie. SPP and Captain Obvious.
I'm feeling generous. Let's get them both 1.
Okay. So he officially has a lead until we do this one. So start a poll. Who wins? What 3 do we have? Major. With I can finish your dinner too. We have Joe. Braid my back hair. And then the third one was unknown arm, violet, blue. So is my liver. Start the poll. We'll leave that up for 5 minutes. Oh, Marcus is in the chat. What's going on, buddy? All natural. Requires oxygen going down. Preferably double D woman. Let's share bras. Oh, too late. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. There you go, late boys. We got about 5 or so 5 or so minutes to go. Okay.
Get it.
Hope all is well. Marcus, your dead set legend, and I think he's up to 9 countries. He's officially taken over.
Yeah.
Levan means third leg in Georgian. But yeah, get voting. I haven't been pinned in a few years, but I've been picked a few times. Oh, too late.
Pinning and pegging.
Okay. What's coming up for you, John? I mean, you have 5,615 super matches before your back surgery.
Yikes.
What's coming up?
Yeah, so I was gone back-to-back weekends. I did Washington State, and then I just got back from Florida, the FAL, which was awesome. Both were awesome. And now I got a little break until the first weekend in January, which will be Arm Wars of some shape or variety in Vegas. Then the weekend after that, I'll be at the AWC with John Milne and some other Canadian personalities, I assume, for the new AWC, which has got Dave Chafee on the left arm. It's got Artem versus John Tarian, which is going to be a killer match. It's got Jeff Dabe versus Jason Constantini. So some good high quality production coming out of there. Then I've got another little break after that until the end of February, where we got Jeff Dabe. Then it sounds like March, I'll be heading back down to Florida. And then at the end of March, I will be taking on that sweetheart, that man you know, that man you hope never moves in next door to you, Evan Burgoyne, in a thumbtack match.
There you go. It's as every day gets closer. As every day goes, we get a lot closer. That's for sure. We're not far away. We're mid-December. Yeah, that is busy. That is definitely busy. I'll be live another time for this week, and then things as usual next weekend. And of course, everyone's talking about the birthday bash.
Woo!
This time next week, which is going to be awesome. I got no matches coming up. I'm done for training for the year because I'm just keeping an eye on when it's all going to happen with the baby. And Christmas, things like that. So, yeah, but plenty of content will be coming out, members or otherwise, which is good. Hello, my dog and Zadie are coming in to say hi.
Hello, Zadie.
Getting ready for her nap, hence why I got to wrap up the show. But how are the votes going? We'll leave it open for 2 more minutes, and let's see if we can get a winner on this one. As everyone's just all having a laugh. If you are watching this show later on, make sure you drop your early predictions. I don't care if it changes. Just let me know later on when we do more of these if it has changed. I think Devon gets round 1. John says it's going to be 6-0, 7-0, 10-0, and Georgia. The whole country collapses into a hole and swallows into the center of the universe. Jesus fire or whatever. What did you say before?
Jesus Lord, jumping fire.
Jesus. It reminds me of that Ain't Nobody Got Time for That. Lord Jesus, I was having some soda pop and we're barbecuing. I was like, Lord Jesus, there's a fire. And with my bronchitis, ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, man. David Tome says, imagine if Evan was actually training to smash Uncle John. It could be a fun match.
Nah, that's my shoe-in of the week.
Evan Burgoyne is not going to train. He's not going to train. I'm telling you this right now. He is not interested in training. He is happy to be a bum, the bum that he is. He won't get any better. He won't put any effort in. I guarantee that I will bloody that man's hand, arm, head, and ball sack before the end of it.
You heard it first from Uncle John. Marcus just gifting another 20 Aussie Arm Wrestler memberships. He wants you to join my members live. Thank you very much, Marcus Thompson, for always supporting. And yes, as John just said, armgods.com. Armgods.com. You get to see Uncle John win very, very easy. You get to see Ryan Bowen and Ron Barth. You get to see RVJ and James Wall. You're going to see BLM and Adrian O'Dwyer.
Yes.
I love that match. And you get to see 16 super matches.
It's going to be brutal, man. It's going to be brutal.
Brutally awesome.
Yeah.
Brutally awesome. That's what's going to happen. So if you want to get gifted membership, because they are randomly done, and your wife was awesome for that, you got to click on Marcus's thing and say allow gifts to this channel if you haven't already.
Allow them gifts.
Which is awesome. We got a tie for first and a very close second, so I'm going to leave it up for 30 more seconds.
Oh, wow.
But get in there, and thank you for the ones that buy the memberships. Thank you for the ones that gift the memberships. But thank you all for just supporting and being awesome. We are going to wrap up the show. Just trying to think what I've got happening. Going to try and get some guests on the show for upcoming, whoever's got upcoming matches. Say, hey, come on the show. Let's have a chat. Let's have a laugh. And let's get in there. But seriously, armgods.com. Check out the last two Valhallas. You'll absolutely love it. You want to see a beer can to the head? You go to armgods.com. You want to see 1,000 people? Sounds like 1,000, only 100 people in the room scream like wild animals. You go to armgods.com. That's exactly what you do. But thank you all so much. Let's announce the winner. And it's unknown. Is it? It kept changing at the death. No, Joe.
Oh,
no, it's
Joe
a tie.
came in for the tie.
It's a tie. So
nice.
Do they both get 3, John?
I think they both get 3. We'll give Major the 2.
Yeah, we'll give Major Mason the 2. He's a superstar. That is for sure. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. Just keep loving arm wrestling. Keep loving Uncle John and the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Get your predictions in later on for Devon versus Levan right in here. Go to armgods.com. Go to maximumbang.com. Buy yourself a t-shirt for Christmas. Next week, we will announce the categories that we're going to do for the end of the year awards, and hopefully have a photo of Uncle John and Santa. We're out of here. Love you all, you Dead Set Legends. Thanks for everything.